Anyway, pharmacist, entomologist. Like the entomologist is studying the inside of bugs. The etymologist, they're studying words. You might have your words. That's how I remember it. That's how because it's hard to remember. But so we might play battle. That's one game I might play battle. And like if Lisa, like if you had some and I had some, we're not going to really get to play exactly. But like if I you know how to play battle. Okay, so I'm going to say, okay, Lisa, do you want a person to win or an adjective to win? Say, you can just say person. Okay, so person wins. You can just choose. So, okay, I have a teacher, and what do you have? We're both people. Okay, so we have to battle. I have a constitution. Okay, that's a noun, just a regular noun. Okay, so we can still let a person win. Erosion. You have a regular noun too. We've got to find something that's you have a pianist, and I'm crucial. So who won? Yeah, because she has a person. So, you know, you could play it any old way. Well, she would get that stack. Yeah, she gets all that. Yeah, you do. You're right. And so,
I get my teacher to write who wins what, who's the winner, who's not a person or an is word or whatever, and they write it on top of a piece of paper because they'll forget.
yeah, good idea.
Oh, he's a biologist, and so then he'll take my card.
Yeah, that's a great idea because you're not trying to trick them. You want to be sure they if they need that cue. So that's just. You know, I have like complexion. We might take these cards and we might play it another way, like crazy eights maybe, and like if we were just laying them down, like Julia, if we were like just laying them down, or if you had 6 that you were looking at, say, or like go fish, concentration. I like to play it with like if you had a few in your hand and I put down conditional. You could put down anything that has a part, like my part. If you have a con word or a shun word or an if you have any part that matches, it's just sort of fun. And so she had fiction, and so then I would play something else, you know, that. And the reason why I think that's important, even if you don't know all the words, you could read them to the child. You could read them out loud. You know, the child doesn't have to always be able to read them all, but you're paying attention to the parts.
Adult students have limited vocabulary.
Yeah. So if you just... yeah, and we might sort them, just sort. How fast can you sort all the shun words together? How fast can you sort all the con words together, or the shus, or the any ist? You know, how fast can you sort them? Yeah. Yeah. So something I like to do on these grids, I have down here like this twister mat. I might put prefix, you know, maybe have prefixes here and roots here and suffixes here. Or I might do it just, and you see how many words you can invent with taking, like if I have courage, or I might just do it on like this kind of grid. I mean, I don't really have as a grid, just a plain. But on this, I might make it into a grid by I might put the word prefix here and the word root or base and the word suffix here, and we're going to put some underneath. And we're going to, like, if I have some root words like courage, okay, I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put I have several prefixes that I put on green because green and prefix both have an E, long E. That's how I remember what color to use. And so I have like intro and just several prefixes and then several suffixes like en. And shun. You know, or suffixes are also called final stable syllables because it's always the same. And ing, it would be a final stable syllable. It's always the same. And so to like take this grid and get down on the floor with it and just see how many words you can make. And they could be nonsense words if you want them to be. But you can explain what it would mean. You know, just play with it. It's just something that's it's just going to make it more real.
Also,
and so I think I should stop and let y'all talk.
Well, if you're sitting at a table, you could just get some masking tape and divide the table into thirds, or a section of it into thirds, and you could do the same.
Yeah, that would be great.
Painter's tape.
Yeah, painter's,
That's what I use. I can put it on walls and it won't hurt you.
Could I put that on would it hurt that paper?
Probably pull the paper
It might on that, but yeah, but that's a great idea.
Or varnish surface.
Yeah,
or furniture.
that's a great idea.
That blue, it's a little bit more expensive, but you don't use that much.
Yeah, that's good. And Irene,
I encourage everybody to use Hetty's eye bridge, and this works great with the kids. But one thing that one twist on the Hetty thing,
yeah,
and I let the kids draw, before I draw eyes, before I draw rouge, before I do anything, just draw me a monster with his mouth just up like this, and then they kind of own it. They do their own monster, and then I do the eye bridge part, and oh, he's gonna eat it, you know. And like a lot of them know the Billy Grubb story. I might tell them that. I said, you know that story, and how they want to follow
yeah.
following the troll's mouth, and they really get into that. And I'm going, if they drop off, I go, oh, he's eating again, or something. They'll go, sticking it back up. They know. I mean,
That's good.
That's great. That's real wonderful, simple, wonderful thing.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad. Anything else that somebody else wants to say or ask or add? Y'all are so wonderful. I hope that this has been helpful. I hope. I love y'all being here. Like my husband said that I would pay people to listen to me. Yes.
My child's only 4, but I do have concerns that she might have dyslexia. When is the soonest you do your evaluations on children, and is there anything I can do for her now without your
yes.
evaluation?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, like you're not going to diagnose it until maybe 7. And Scottish Rite, for one thing, if you don't know about Scottish Rite, it will test for free, but not until you're like 7. And there are tons of wonderful things you could be doing now. And I mean, I'm not here to try to get people to come see me, but if we did, or I'll do it here, and I love to teach it here, just ideas, everything multisensory. If you can picture just reading to her like, is it a little girl? Yeah, reading like crazy, reading Dr. Seuss, reading Mother Goose, jumping rope. Oh my gosh, I brought my jump rope, and I didn't get to show off with my jump rope. Doing things, anything you do to do it big and meaningful, like just rhyming words. She needs to be good at rhyming words. That's one of the most important things for reading, like jump, dump, camp, lamp, just moving, using the triangle in your brain, the vision and hearing and moving and touching at the same time when you're rhyming words. Big deal. Moving your body through space, like swinging. If you have a swing set or if you can go to a swing, especially one that we can sit across from each other, swing while you're doing nursery rhymes. Jack and Jill. Can you swing with me? Jack and Jill went up the hill. This is going to teach her syllables. So important. It's teaching her phonological awareness, or like jumping rope. If she were to learn, thanks y'all, like jumping rope while you're doing those little rhymes like Cinderella. So-called touch math. It's supposed to be, do you know touch math? Because I don't really know it, but I've heard it was good. So those two things, and it'd be good, because that will be low level playing with it, touching it, making it with Play-Doh. That's where it's at. Everything will be physical. I'm glad you asked.
Where did you find your giant fish?
It was a ball, but when I bought it at Walmart, it was already broken. It was already like this, and I paid full price. I wish I should have complained, but I didn't know it was broken. I thought it was a cool thing, and so you can just puncture a ball. I like that it has weight. The weight is important. So, anything else, or we should stop? Thank you for being here. We're going to meet again October 22nd. If we don't have be sure I have your email address, because our next meeting, October 22nd, will be wonderful. Laura Parks